Through the first 4 games, it's been quite a rough and tumble series, and this crowd is expecting more of the same here. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Brewers' starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Steve?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Yeah, an easy fly ball there to start the ball game. One of the big keys for him in this one is going to be keeping that leadoff man off base. He's off to a good start here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Bryce Harper will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard toward first. And that is through into right field for a single. Giancarlo Stanton will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Steve, how do they need to go about winning the National League pennant here at home?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get it.
Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Devin Travis comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the inning. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Chapman's ready. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, you got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Eric Hosmer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Contreras has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Bryce Harper gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chris Bryant will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Yelich is there, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Drilled down the line. Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Javier Baez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Hard liner to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Ian Desmond stands in, is locked up on strike 3 in his last trip, and he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here, obviously.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. The Brew Crew nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs, 3-2.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Steve?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this count at 3-2. Addison Russell is on deck. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Stanton. 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Addison Russell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit down the third base line. To his right, Lucero in time to first, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo will get his first opportunity here in Game 7, and obviously a lot riding on every at-bat at this point.
Yeah, it's win or go home, and this is where you really have to start to lean on your stars.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Steve, what are they going to rely on as they try to win this one and stay alive?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4, a 1-out walk here in the home first. Bryce Harper takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in an early RBI opportunity here in Game 7.
And it goes without saying, this is an important one to cash in on. You don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get, so you've got to make everyone count.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Chris Bryant makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High pop-up. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6.
And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And the winner of this series, of course, will have their hands full with the Boston Red Sox, as they've already claimed the American League pennant. Javier Baez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a dangerous but well-placed pitch there. Most power hitters are tempted by pitches up in the zone, but that one was so far enough up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Kyle Schwarber will lead things off here, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Hayward to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In now, Rich Lucero. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed, where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Barehanded on the hop, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Devin Travis will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Stepping in now, Jeff Lincoln. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there. Rich Place gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass, as Ian Desmond will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ballgame.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Kyle Hendricks ready to take his first cuts here. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and into left field for a 1-out hit. Number 24 settles into the box for his first chance. Tap foul at home plate. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough 2nd out. Jason Hayward will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. This is line to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Christian Yelich will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
Tries to dump this one out to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Eric Hosmer will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Swing and a drive, and a ball sent out to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen, a home run. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His third home run of this series, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And now it's hard to do, but you've got to try and push the reset button on the mound. You're basically starting the inning from scratch, so you got to make sure that 4 is all they're going to get.
Into the box now, Rich Lucero, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
Number 24 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Devin Travis will dig in. He singled his first time around. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Chris Bryant will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired, and there's one away. Wilson Contreras will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Throw gets him 2 down. Javier Baez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Ian Desmond would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Hit the other way out toward right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rich Place will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Addison Russell will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination. He'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. 1 there, the relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Chris Bryant ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. To second for 1, and look out, World Series. Here come the Milwaukee Brewers. They're the champions of the National League.
Boy, that's one happy bunch of guys down there right now. They are the National League champions, but they know they're not done yet. They've got one more big hurdle standing in front of them, but these guys are looking like they're going to be awfully tough to beat.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Championship Series on MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball games tonight.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In Game 3 of the World Series, the Red Sox starting pitcher, number 52, tossed a dominating complete game shutout.
I tell you, this crowd is making it so I can hardly hear my own voice. They are indeed raring to go. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And I don't know that I would say that I'm totally surprised that it's 3-0 right now. I mean, I knew they were capable of going on a run like this, but to come in and put it to them the way they have, that's what I think all three of us maybe didn't expect. But I just think it shows the character of this ball club. And it starts right...
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Standing in, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On the ground up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? In now, Eric Hosmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Yelich is running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Bryce Harper will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this.
And this one is gone, a home run. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. His first homer here in the series, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Rich Lucero will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
With these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
1-2, here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Still ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Stepping in now, Preston Tucker. To short, hit hard. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the... With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Steve, what's the key if they want to be crowned world champions here tonight?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Rich Lucero will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Swing and a liner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 2-2. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Preston Tucker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Devin Travis gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-3 ball game. Jeff Lincoln will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Giancarlo Stanton struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there, base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Kyle Schwarber stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. A runner at second, nobody out. Smoke toward the hole, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
What a great way to start the inning. They want to keep putting on the pressure. This puts runners on the corners now with nobody out, and they've got a good chance to add on to this lead and maybe even put this one away.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. 1 away. Digging in, Preston Tucker. He's 1-for-4 for the game. Number 6 will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of him.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Carson Smith will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Devin Travis will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning. Ryan Cook is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, and they'll need him to get something going here. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. He flew out in his last at-bat. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Travis. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Cody Ashe ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Jackie Bradley Jr. ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And that's through for a hit. Daniel Murphy will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Taken called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Full count, 3-2.
And he really needs to find a pitch to finish this guy off right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all. Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look at the latest from around Major League Baseball. The Bo Sox took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 2-1.
The crowd has erupted as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win? Hot shot to third. And reined in, one away. Stepping in, Albert Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Seager. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third.
Ender Inciarte gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Yonder Alonso set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Hit hard to short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Atlanta. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hot shot towards the hole. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Archer comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
All even now, 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Denson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Batting fourth.
Giancarlo Stanton steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte on the run. 2 down. Kyle Schwarber set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Ruiz makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. In for his strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Brett Laurie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second, he'll try for third, and Laurie will make it around to third base. He's got a triple.
He does a nice job here going right with the pitch. You can see it's on the outside part of the plate, and he just squares it up perfectly and drives it right through the empty gap. And since they were playing to pull, they've got a long way to go to run this ball down, so that allows them to easily make it up to third base.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Caleb Joseph into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. In there, 1-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Schwarber going to have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily on the side. Rich Lucero strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Archer looks in. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Nolan Arenado steps in now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high, and he just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home, and he is in there. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Tyler Skaggs settles into the box for his first chance. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Back to the top of the order now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. There's a swinging bunt up the line. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop
Corey Seager will stand in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ruiz is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
now batting.
Bryce Harper will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1, and after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Ruiz. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Corey Seager digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Denson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Now batting. Catcher.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Brewers kicking off the top of the 9th, Caleb Joseph. They'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Striding in to start the 9th, Rich Lucero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Nolan Arenado will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Brett Phillips makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Denson sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Brew Crew got together to allow 4 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-1. It was their 7th straight victory. Heading into today, the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. The Brewers sit in first place in the National League Central Division. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed 5 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-1. As of today, the Cubs sit in second place in the National League Central. The Pirates sit in third place in the National League Central Division. The Royals place in the National League Central Division. The Royals are in